Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Saturday, September 12th, 2015 by Gaia Blooming. I'm Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I know myself as one unto myself. And today we have the big new moon solar eclipse beginning. And, it's happening actually at 11:41 p.m. Pacific time. So this is for the West Coast that it's happening today, Hawaii, Alaska. For everybody else, it's happening tomorrow. But I'm going to give most of the information today on this horoscope. And I want to apologize on the GNO or GPS cast. I had my information a little bit messed up. The ephemeris confused me. The ephemeris is where it shows all the dates and degrees and everything. So this is the right information. It is happening at 11:41 p.m. Pacific time, and that is when the eclipsing begins. But it's going to reach its highest degree of eclipse. It's not a full eclipse, it's a partial eclipse, somewhat later, and then move away. So we have some amazing stuff happening today, some amazing planetary shifts happening today. I want to begin with where the astro begins. The sun opposite Chiron at 19 degrees. The sun, our vitality, Chiron, showing us our wounds. The sun in Virgo, here, present on earth. Chiron, the wounds, the healer in the heavens. And they're working together for this eclipse. It's at 19 degrees. 19 degrees is that degree of knowing your worth. So here Chiron is, shining a light on the sun, shining a light on the sun. The sun in Virgo and us in Virgo, working through our Virgo, process, working with our bodies, listening to our bodies, tuning into our bodies, telling us you're worthy. Your wounds don't make you unworthy. Your wounds don't make you imperfect. So it's time to allow the universe to show you how perfect you are in every imperfection that you may hold as imperfection. Allow yourself to be worthy despite it. Allow yourself to be one unto yourself. That's the true message of Sun in Virgo, is really being one unto yourself. We then go through the shifty period of the day, which eclipses always bring change. And I love lunar eclipses because it's a time when the light is blotted out. We're not going to be able to see it in the States if you're in Africa or Antarctica. Some parts of Africa and Antarctica you can actually see this, but we can't. But it blots out the light, and it lets you be present with your darkness, with the feminine. The feminine quality is associated with darkness. This is why darkness is not a negative thing. We're going to get into a little bit more. We have the shift part of the day. We have the moon trining Pluto. So moon in Virgo trining Pluto, 13 degrees. That's a Uranus degree. That is shifting. We're shifting our structure. And this is everyone, known or unknown, seen or unseen. These structures are all shifting. It's happening. What can you do to consciously make a shift and work with this energy in your daily life, in your body, in how you go about being yourself in this world? We then also have the sun in conjunct Uranus at 19 degrees. So Uranus, there we have that Uranus energy and that shift energy, the revolution energy. And it's in conjunct. That can be an uncomfortable thing. And it may be your I am energy bursting up and being like, hey, I am, let me be, I am. So listen to who you are. Be present with yourself. Today is actually a really great day to take some alone time, meditate, and be present with yourself. And then we get into the eclipse. But before that, I want to mention one last thing that's happening. We also have Lilith on the North Node today at 0 degrees. And this is in Libra. 0 degrees Libra, Lilith. And many of you have been my clients. You've heard my favorite story of Lilith. But short version, Lilith was Adam's first wife, left to go learn the world, know herself, and came back as the snake to Eve to be like, hey, you can know yourself too. And this is a time to re-empower ourselves. Maybe the Adam and Eve story, maybe it wasn't a bad thing that Eve had the the fruit of knowledge. Maybe that was important for our evolution. Maybe it's time to stop carrying the shame of that and let it empower us. And I think the fact that Lilith on the North Node at 0 degrees, the degree of transformation, North Node is destiny. And this is all happening on Rosh Hashanah, which is actually, it's the Jewish New Year. It is the time when they say Adam and Eve were created. I don't think there's any mistakes in the astro that this is all happening. It's time to reclaim our power, and I think this is the biggest shift in this. Nikki and I were talking about this in our GPS. It is time to reclaim the power of the feminine by releasing the shame of the feminine. And so, sun opposite, or not sun opposite the moon, sun conjunct the moon, 20 degrees. That is the new moon, 11:41 p.m. It is happening at 20 degrees in Virgo, and I had this marked and cannot find my marker in here. Here it is. And the ephemeris, not the ephemeris, the Sabian symbol is a caravan of cars headed to the west coast. And how I see this is we're all in this together. It's time to stop shaming one another, saying, oh, that was bad, that was good. Be in this together. Recognize what Ram Dass says. We're all walking each other home. We're in this together. It's not one against each other. And when you are one unto yourself, you play your part perfectly. When you are one unto yourself, you fill yourself so that you can actually aid others in their process. So it's time to be true to yourself and let that be your shift in this eclipse that is so healing on so many levels for us. So I'm going to just dive into the cards because, I mean, there's so much to be said, but you just have to do it. That's the thing with Virgo. You got to do it. You got to take the action, and then you'll really know. Aloneness. Take the time to be alone with yourself, to know yourself. Today is the day. Today is the day to be alone. And the other card I pulled is silence. Aloneness and silence. Be present with yourself. Listen to yourself. Listen to the universe. Listen to your body. Listen to your heart. Have the courage to grow and bloom and be yourself. So that is it for today. Check in for tomorrow for any more insights. Have a beautiful eclipse. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.